Hey everyone, I'm Jon Jordan, your host for this show and the theater manager here at the Albert and Eunice Boscov Theater, conveniently located on the first floor of GoggleWorks Center for the Arts, right here in beautiful downtown Reading, PA. Welcome to the October 2024 episode of At the Movies. If you're a movie lover here in the greater Reading area, this program is for you. We'll keep you up to date with some of the coolest local movie theaters, offering some of the coolest programming. From new indie release titles to major blockbusters on the biggest screens around. Local film premieres, annual film festivals, and unique cinematic experiences you aren't likely to find anywhere else. We'll take you behind the scenes at some of your favorite movie theaters, showing you a side of them you've likely never seen before. And hopefully, we'll introduce you to some new theaters you haven't visited yet. This month on the show, our Spotlight Theater is the RC Theater's Reading Movies 11 and IMAX right here in beautiful downtown Reading, PA. We'll talk about its history, its programming, and everything that makes it unique. We've also got a very special interview this month with Cammie Harris, Executive Director of the Reading Film Office, discussing the 10th Annual ReadingFilmFEST, which is scheduled to take place later this month at both Reading Movies 11 and IMAX, as well as right here at the Boscov Theater at GoggleWorks. Finally, we'll take a look at the month of movies ahead at all of our friendly neighborhood theaters, including the Boscov Theater, and Reading Movies 11 and IMAX right here in Reading, the Colonial Theater in Phoenixville, the Emmaus Theater in Emmaus, the Mahoning Drive-In in Lehighton, and Shankweiler's Drive-In in Orefield. So, grab your popcorn and sit back. At the Movies starts right now.
Hi, I am Meredith Walker, the General Manager at Reading Movies 11 and IMAX, located on 30 North 2nd Street, Reading, Pennsylvania. We typically show big blockbuster movies here, anything that gets released nationally or a wide release. We do get some scattered limited releases every once in a while, as well as Fathom events, operas, and of course, every once in a while, a private screening. At our concession stand, we sell, of course, popcorn and sodas. We also have nachos, ices. We use a rotation. So during the summer, we have summer flavors. Right now, we're rocking green apple for fall. For certain releases, we get promotional items. So premium kids packs, like for Trolls Band Together last year, Kung Fu Panda tins. Those big blockbusters tend to get us some cool items. Here at Reading Movies 11, we have 11 auditoriums. That includes 10 regular screens and 1 IMAX. All of those range from seating 93 people to about 375 in the IMAX. Our projection booth runs the length of the theater. It has accessibility to all 11 screens with a private booth specifically for the IMAX. When we initially opened in 2008, we did have 1 film projector, which is still up in the booth today. We have a poster room, which houses all of the posters, some from all the way back in 2008. We are one of the only true IMAXs in the country. That means that our facility was built to house an IMAX. A lot of IMAX screens are converted screens, or they were put in retroactively, unlike ours. We originally started out as a film IMAX and later converted to digital. What sets the IMAX apart from other auditoriums, most people generally think that it's just a larger screen, but in reality it's dual projected, so it uses 2 projectors instead of 1. It's a process every morning to come in. It takes about 45 minutes to do a whole calibration. The calibration goes through and syncs both images to make one crystal clear image. It definitely enhances the experience in there. The screen goes from the ceiling to the floor and from wall to wall, so you're completely immersed in that experience. We opened on August 8th, 2008. This area down here in the downtown was part of a redevelopment by Al Boscov's. So we had his sort of endorsement to start building here and to put our facility here. It was something that really put us on the map, I think you could say. Generally speaking, there aren't IMAX theaters put in close proximity to each other. That has definitely added a great benefit to our area. The closest one that I can think of would be Lidditz or King of Prussia, which are quite a drive from our location. Thank you so much for visiting our theater. Please come back again.
RC Theater's Reading Movies 11 and IMAX here in Reading, PA is our spotlighted theater for the month of October 2024. Be sure to tune in every month for a behind-the-scenes look at one of our participating theaters. Next up here on the show, we're going to sit down with Cammie Harris, Executive Director of the Reading Film Office, to discuss this year's Reading Film Fest, which is scheduled to take place this month at both Reading Movies 11 and IMAX and the Boscov Theater here at GoggleWorks.
Hi, I'm Cammie Harris, and I'm the Executive Director for the Reading Film Office. The Reading Film Fest is taking place this year, October 10th through the 13th, at the GoggleWorks Center for the Arts Boscov Theater, and also at the IMAX Theater in Reading. So the Reading Film Fest is in its 10th season. We're very excited about that. It started in 2015 by Tracy Schott and Sancho Marabella. So I'm really excited about this year's festival because we have over 60 films from all over the world, with about 30 of our filmmakers coming in from various countries and states. I'm really excited to see our shorts this year. Our animation block is really exciting and fun. I think people will love that. I also think our inspirational block, we have guest speakers that are really interesting and exciting. Taylor Henley, who will be speaking, he's an actor who is in The Mayor of Kingstown in his 3rd season, so we're really excited to talk to him. And then we have John Hinman, who is a writer, director, and producer, who has a film that'll be coming out in this fall called Unstoppable, so he'll be talking about that. And both John and Taylor will have films in the festival. And then we have exciting networking events. We have a green room. We have parties and social activities throughout the whole weekend. So it's just a great time for our community to come and watch films and just enjoy the weekend. Some of the most exciting things about the festival just each year is meeting all the filmmakers, and they're really excited to be here. They really enjoy our community, and we try and treat them like they're, in Hollywood, but they're in our little community. So I think for me, that's always fun to see those filmmakers, and a lot of them are returning filmmakers that come back each year because they enjoy being a part of the community and seeing each other. So I'm really excited to see those people again, and I think it'll just be a great event. So I hope everyone comes out October 10th to 13th to check out storytelling through film. I think it's going to be an exciting festival this year, and I hope to see you.
If you're a film lover here in the Greater Reading area, Reading Film Fest is not to be missed. Visit ReadingFilmFest.com for more information and to buy tickets. Now, let's take a look at all of our friendly neighborhood movie theaters to see what kinds of programming they've got coming up this month.
Hello, Bob Trait from the Colonial Theater. I'm the programming director. We wanted to invite you to the Colonial Theater this October. Every year we celebrate Blobfest in July, but come October, we celebrate Halloween at the home of the Blob. We have an incredible amount of films and events that I'd like to share with you right now, all of which are unique and special and will guarantee to build memories this October. So the first thing that we have coming up is a film called Ganja and Hess. It's a restoration of Bill Gunn's lost film. Now, lost is one way you could put it. You could also say that it's been restored, scenes have been put back in, and the film has been cut the way Bill Gunn originally intended. And we will have 3 screenings of that this October. Our next film that I cannot wait to tell you about is a screening of Fear. And that is a pay what you wish screening and is in partnership with the Domestic Violence Center of Chester County. That is a free screening. It's pay what you wish. So give $1, give $5, give $20, whatever. That is a screen you can come to. You can seek help if you need to, but it is also to raise awareness for the month of October as Domestic Violence Abuse Month. Now, our next film, Hocus Pocus. Yes, we're going to have an all-day screening of Hocus Pocus for the kids. Come 7 o'clock though, we have an adult-only screening that is just for 21 and up. We're going to have special cocktails. We're also going to have a live DJ who's going to play music for a dance party afterwards. Yes, just like in the movie for the adults. Now, that following Sunday, October 13th, we are going to be celebrating the life of Vincent Price, the late great Roger Corman, and Edgar Allan Poe with 3 Tales of the Macabre featuring Vincent Price, hosted by his daughter Victoria. Now, they are The Pit and the Pendulum, The Tomb of Ligeia, and to finish it all off, we will have a 35mm presentation of The Mask of the Red Death. Now, on the 16th of October, that's a Wednesday, we're going to be celebrating our 3rd annual Witchy Wednesday. This year, we're going to be doing The Craft. You know it, you're in for when it comes to The Craft. But The Craft will also have specialty cocktails as we celebrate Witchy Wednesday for our 3rd year here at the Colonial. Now, on Thursday, the 17th, a very special treat. We will be screening Halloween 3 with a live accompaniment with Alan Howarth, the co-composer of the original score. Alan will be here. We will have a Q&A. Alan will bring albums, plus we will have a special edition, to us only, poster made by Chris Garofalo. It's an amazing poster, isn't it? It really is cool. Now, on October 19th, we are going to be having our 24-hour horror-thon. This is in conjunction with Exhumed Films, which is known throughout the Philadelphia area for fantastic events. This is 24 straight hours of horror films on 35mm. You do not know what you're going to see. I don't even know what the films are. So, how does that work? Well, if you get 3 trailers in a row of a snake movie, you're probably going to see a snake movie. No idea. If you get 3 trailers of a giant bat in a movie, there's probably going to be bats in a movie. That's the cool part about the 24-hour horror-thon. Once we start, it goes all the way to the next day, starts at noon, goes till noon, and there's trailers in between that'll give you hints. And then you know what? If it's The Exorcist, which they have shown, and they will not show again, if it is The Exorcist, you're like, well, I got 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get something to eat. And then you come back. Your pass and your ticket, bracelet, good for the whole day. So you're cool. Now, on the 20th, on Sunday, October 20th, we will be screening Frank Oz's classic, The Little Shop of Horrors, and it's his director's cut. So it's got the alternate ending. I don't want to ruin anything, but just don't feed the plants, okay? Don't feed the plants. Now, for the 50th anniversary of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we're going to have a DCP restoration on Thursday, October 24th. So you still got plenty of time before Halloween comes in. This is a movie you have to see if you've never seen, and you have to see with an audience. It's a totally different experience. And we have the restoration poster. It's a restoration cut. It looks amazing, so you definitely want to come in. Now the next night, we're not going to miss this movie. October 25th, it's our annual screening of Halloween. We screen Halloween on 35 millimeter. It is a 40-plus-year-old print, so it's not going to be the best picture quality. However, it's going to be dirty and grimy, and you're going to be looking at 40 years of cinema literally flicking through your eyes. It's an amazing experience. We have a poster by Travis Pixels that's a limited edition print that you can mark the occasion that you were here at the Colonial on October 25th to watch John Carpenter's Halloween. Now, on Sunday, we will be screening Nosferatu from 1922. That is the original Max Schreck vampire film. What makes this so unique and special is that we will have our 100-plus-year-old Wurlitzer organ playing the score live to the film. This is a nightmare and a dream come true. You definitely want to see it this way. The last time we did this, back in 2022, we sold out the theater. That means we sold 600 seats. It is an amazing experience. We are thrilled to bring it back. It is going to be something that you will brag about forever. Now, that night, you want to make a full day of it, we will be screening Phantom of the Paradise for the 50th anniversary, an amazing rock and roll musical version of Phantom of the Opera. You will love it. It is utterly insane and fun, and a great tradition here at the Colonial is ending Sunday night, that Sunday before Halloween, on a crazy film. And that's what we're going to do, Phantom of the Paradise. Now, on October 30th, our grand finale to the entire month, we will be screening Bela Lugosi's The Devil Bat. Now, why are we doing that movie and not something else? Matt McGinnis, formerly of Mystery Science Theater 3000, will be riffing the movie, but you can be part of that experience because Matt is going to pull people from the audience and compete in a game show style riffing of The Devil Bat. It is going to be something that I cannot quite wait to see. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, Colonial Theater, I didn't even mention everything that we're going to have. We're going to have multiple screenings of Maleficent. We're also starting the month easy with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So we have lots of things that you can check out and see. Gonna come. You're going to have a good time. I guarantee it. This is Bob from the Colonial Theater, hoping that you will celebrate Halloween at the home of the Blob. Thank you.
In October here at the Boscov Theater at GoggleWorks Center for the Arts in Reading, Pennsylvania. Opening Friday, October 4th, we've got a wild new body horror starring Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid called The Substance. That same weekend, we also have some special event screenings of a new anime film called Look Back. See this new anime film on the big screen on Sunday the 6th at 3 p.m. and Monday the 7th at 7 p.m. Then over the weekend of October 10th through the 13th, the 10th Annual ReadingFilmFEST takes over the Boscov Theater with all kinds of incredible programming, including a Made in Reading block featuring a collection of short films made right here in and around the city, as well as the late night screening of Rocky Horror Picture Show featuring a live shadow cast. Then on October 14th, we kick off our first ever Halloween Horror Fest. If I do say so myself, I've put together quite the collection of horror films for this one, featuring some classics, some modern classics, and some fun newer releases, including The Thing from 1982, Late Night with the Devil from this year, 2024, Infinity Pool from 2023, A Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984, The Autopsy of Jane Doe from 2016, Poltergeist from 1982, Trick or Treat from 2007, and Hereditary from 2018. Halloween Horror Fest will run from October 14th through the 31st. Individual tickets for any Halloween Horror Fest screening are just $7. To see when each film will be playing, visit the Boscov Theater calendar at GoggleWorks.org. Then on Halloween night, Thursday, October 31st, Halloween Horror Fest will culminate with our first ever adult Halloween party here at the Boscov Theater. We'll have a costume contest with some sweet prizes, candy bags for everyone who shows up in costume, Horror Fest, horror movie trivia, and so much more. The party will also include a very special surprise classic horror film screening. As with the rest of our Halloween Horror Fest, individual tickets are just $7 for that night, and they gain you access to both the party and the surprise film screening. However, we are also going to have Halloween Horror Fest punch cards available at the beginning of the film series. For anyone who sees all 8 of the announced horror films in the series, your completed punch card will serve as your ticket for Halloween night, and you'll gain free admission to the party and the surprise screening. Aside from Halloween Horror Fest, we've also got some additional special events throughout the month that I want to mention. On Friday, October 18th at 7:30 p.m., we have a free stand-up comedy show featuring the comedy stylings of Negan Farsad, as well as a number of other comedians. Since it is a free show, be sure to RSVP early to secure your seat. That same weekend, on Sunday, October 20th at 3 p.m., the Greater Reading Alliance of Community Theaters will put on a staged play reading of It Can't Happen Here. Tickets for that show are $10 and are available right now on our website at GoggleWorks.org. Lastly, on Tuesday, October 22nd, the Jewish Federation of Reading and Berks kicks off its Jewish film series with a 7 p.m. screening of Air War. And that's October 2024 here at the Boscov Theater. One more time, see all of our upcoming films and showtimes and get tickets in advance at GoggleWorks.org. We can't wait to see you here at the movies.
Hi, I'm Meredith from Reading Movies 11. We have some very exciting movies coming up this month. This weekend will be the release of the second Joker movie, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. This one is more musical based, with lots of singing and lots of performances, quite unlike the first film. So definitely check that out. We are getting Terrifier 3, which is another sequel, not up my alley, if you ask me, but definitely something coming into spooky season that's going to generate a lot of business for us. We have Nightmare Before Christmas. There's been a long time debate on whether Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie, but it's definitely showing in October, so I think that answers that question. Smile 2, another horror movie coming out. Venom's Last Dance. That will be the last sequel with Tom Hardy as Venom, I believe. And then we have a Paramount Scares sequence that's coming out with Hocus Pocus and Sleepy Hollow, both hitting our theater this month. We have a few Fathom events coming. Average Joe, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, which is going to be a holiday movie that we're getting around Christmas time with an early advance screening at the very beginning of November. We also have the Met Opera coming this season. It starts this weekend, October 5th. We still are running our college discount, so $5 college ticket with any college ID. That runs until October 31st. We are continuing to promote the app Theater Ears at our location. This is an app that you download on your phone, and it can translate the movies from English to whatever language you'd like. Starting this month, we're going to start selling headphones here at our location. That way, if it's an app that you'd like to utilize, but you don't have all the equipment that you need, you will be able to purchase that to make your movie experience how you like it. The Reading Film Fest is next weekend from October 10th to October 13th. For that, this year, for the first time ever, we're doing a concession combo, which is a small drink and small popcorn for $8, and that's exclusively for people coming to see the Reading Film Fest features. See you at the movies!
This month at Shankweiler's Drive-In in Orefield, Pennsylvania, on October 9th, they've got the luxury picnic with Butterhead Kitchen and a private movie screening, which is sold out. On October 10th, they have a drive-in premiere of Evan Marlowe's Abruptio, which is a puppet horror movie. On October 11th through the 13th, the Shankweiler's Drive-In will be playing the Rocky Horror Picture Show, including a live shadowcast on October 12th. Also on October 12th, they have a craft fair from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On October 19th, they will have Trunk or Treat Night. And October 31st, on Halloween, they will be, appropriately, playing Halloween from 1978, a single feature with a reduced price. In October 2024 at the Mahoning Drive-In in Lehighton, Pennsylvania, on October 3rd, they have A Clockwork Orange as part of their Thursday Thread Up film series. October 4th and 5th, they'll have the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Ultimate Fan Event with Joel Hodgson live. On Sunday, October 6th, they'll have their Vincent Price Twice event featuring Dr. Phibes Rises Again and Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine. Then on Thursday, October 10th, again part of their Thursday Thread Up film series, they'll have Frailty. October 11th through the 12th is Halloween-a-thon 2. On Friday, see Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, Night of the Demons, and Trick or Treat in digital projection. Then that Saturday, John Carpenter's Halloween, Halloween 2, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. On Sunday, October 13th, they'll be playing American Psycho. Then on Thursday the 17th, again as part of their Thursday Thread Up film series, they'll be playing Eaten Alive. On Friday, October 18th, they'll be doing their Depp Dive, featuring Edward Scissorhands and Ed Wood. On Saturday, October 19th, gates open at 4 p.m. for their Witch Please event, family fun and market by Creature Feature Weekend, featuring Teen Witch and Disney's Hocus Pocus. Then on Sunday, October 20th, they'll have a 20th anniversary screening of Shaun of the Dead. On October 24th, there is a Patreon members-only exclusive screening. And then that Friday and Saturday, October 25th and 26th, it is time once again for their Universal Monster Mash event featuring, on Friday, Dracula, The Wolfman, and Calling Dr. Death. Then on Saturday, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and Night Monster.
For upcoming movies and events at the Emmaus Theater in Emmaus, visit emmaustheater.com. Thanks so much for tuning in to this month's episode of At the Movies. Get out there this month, support your local movie theaters, and experience some incredible new movies. Whether they're new releases or just new to you, the way they were meant to be experienced. With fresh popcorn, in a distraction-free environment, and on a massive silver screen. Until next month, I'm Jon Jordan, and I hope to see you at the movies.
My personal favorite movie is a two-way tie between the original 1996 Jurassic Park. I can't remember if it's 96 or 93, but the original Jurassic Park is my favorite movie, and I have experienced that specifically in IMAX during the IMAX re-release, which took place a few years ago, and I cried the entire time because I had spent my entire childhood watching it on a rinky-dink little TV in my living room. Fast forward to a few years after that, we got all 3 of the Lord of the Rings features, again on the big screen. I don't think they were in IMAX, but it was definitely a completely different experience to see them. I had seen them previously when they were released in theaters when I was a teenager, but I don't think I quite appreciated the cinematography of films like that at the time, and I definitely do now.